This is the video review of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Human Alliance Skids with Arcee and Mikaela. I just got them last week and I'm really excited to show them to you guys. Skids is the most recent retail release of the Human Alliance subline, which is really cool. I know if you guys have seen my Bumblebee review. I still have Starstripe to review, but I'll do that probably next or tomorrow. But what I'm gonna do in the next couple of days is my new Transformer items reviews. This is one of them. The next would be my DIA Commander, which I've had for almost a month now. But I just got the G3 Fans Project trailer, which is a very impressive add-on for Classics Optimus. And I plan on showing you all his features and all the weapons he's come with. But for now, let me just concentrate on Skids. So you can see him here, Skids. Which is cool is that Skids actually comes with a mini RC bike. Let me just bring it chromia so you guys can see how small it is. I don't have my own RC yet. I actually got one on a very good deal on eBay. So when I get her, I'm gonna actually try and review her. Skids actually, I'm sorry, I had to do a quick cut. He's actually the smallest in the line so far. He's not that much bigger to the deluxe in vehicle mode and in robot mode. I have the deluxe here. So you guys can see the difference isn't much. But I like it like that because it's actually, you know, accurate, and he's pretty small. Take a look at underneath. You can see the missile, the feet, the hands, the chest. Very cool design. Skids plate, of course. Awesome. Comes with Mikaela, which is actually pretty cool because so far we have Sam and Sergeant Epps. Also, they are releasing Mudflap with Simmons and another bike. I suspect that will be the final third bike, and it's gonna be really cool. And of course, you guys have heard of Barricade with Frenzy, the only Decepticon in the line. So let me move Skids and bring in the other Human Alliance figures. Here's Sideswipe and my baby Bumblebee. So like you can see, he's not actually the biggest. You can see here, it's not the biggest at all, but he fits in nicely with the three of them. His robot mode is the smallest also. You guys will see that. I'm only gonna compare with the Human Alliance and the Deluxe Skids. I'm not gonna bring in any leaders at the moment. So right now I think all that's left is to compare her with at least Sam. I don't want to bring in all the human figurines because, to be honest, I don't really care so much for them. Yeah, I like the Transformers more than anything. I mean, the human figurines are a cool add-on, but not the main reason I buy them. Okay, now let's just start with the transformation. Matter of fact, let's do this first. Let's get Arcee out the way. Her transformation is simple. You just want to bring this down, bring this arm up, just like that. You want to unfasten this, bring it all the way up. The head is hidden back here. Then you bring the foot here, the stand there. No posability in this joint, so she's always looking like she's like that. I'll compare her with Skids and the other ones in a few. Okay, let's put her over here. Okay, start with Skids. What I like to do is open the doors first, just like that. Right? And now we want to bring down the hand, so you want to put your fingers here and bring it down. Right? Bring it all the way down, just like that. Alright? You can leave the missile in there for now. Now we want to just unfasten these things, right? And you want to just at one full sweep just pull the leg down, right? Sometimes it gives you trouble, but you see how it folds in. You bring it down, right? Same with the other foot. You bring down the whole leg, just like that. So now it's just to finish the feet. Let's bring this panel and bring it all the way to the side here. Just like that. Bring in the foot that's underneath and flatten down the stand, which gives it more balance in the foot. So same routine here, just bring this all the way, pop the feet up, kick down the stand. Okay, so now his legs are transformed. Okay, now let's unfasten the hands. He has a peg and a slot, that's where they actually stay steady. His transformation in his robot mode is a lot like Bumblebee. See, you want to unfasten the arms and bring them up just like that, just like Bumblebee. He has seats in his arms just like Bumblebee, where the human ally can actually join in. You have to rotate the seats just like Bumblebee, so it's like transformation. It's really similar to Bumblebee's. So fix the arm right, we gotta release the missile, which is activated through this switch. Okay, so now we gotta bring the seat 180, right? Bring down the cannon. You can see that there's a slot there, right here. So when you put in the missile, it actually fits in nicely. You wanna bring down the seat. And as you can see, his bigger hand is actually in here. His second. So it might give me a little trouble. There we go. Okay, bring it out like that. Okay, so now you're getting to see the robot mode basically. Now we want to unfasten this. This is actually kind of tricky because these black panels actually do fall out a lot. So you got to pull this out, right? And make sure you bring it all the way out. You can see his face. Just like Sideswipe, you got to slide this 180. But I think the back is what turns 180. You see this hook? Has to come underneath here, so you want to just make it snap like that. Okay, now you can see the face. You want to flatten the chest, pull it out, and just bring it all the way up as much as you can. Now you want to grab the waist and pop it up just like that. Okay, now we're almost done. Let's bring this steering wheel down. Now all we gotta do now is just bring this down. You see how it's fastened right here, and then you just push in. Right now we're basically done. All we gotta do is adjust certain things. I'm gonna bring this whole piece upward, like drag it from down there. And the seats, you see, this is the only thing that's like not really accurate because he doesn't have the door sliding down here like mud flap. So you want to bring it down and pull them out so they won't be very visible in robot mode, so they can just look a little bit more movie accurate. Just bring it down like that. Okay, let's do some adjustments. Oops, you see my stratosphere over there? I've seen better days. Okay, do some quick adjustments, fix his face, and there he is, Human Alliance Skids. So you can see here is the Arcee toy, so you can guys better get a better look in a few. Okay, so like I said, probably him and Bumblebee are my favorites. Get a look at the face. He has a feature that when you press this thing on here, his mouth opens so you can imitate like he's talking, you know. And he has a gold tooth, just like in the movie. I like to bring these panels a little bit up so it can look, you know, more detailed. It's pretty cool. And there's a lot of detail in the legs. His thumb isn't proper. You can get a look at his back and everything. Everything goes nicely with Skids. The smallest, but the coolest in my opinion. Okay, so you can see here he has this missile that can be shot. We can also bring in Mikaela and have her sit on these seats just like Bumblebee can with Sam. You want to fold her legs forward and then just open them a bit because she has to actually just sit on it. Just like the other Human Alliance toys, there's pegs in the back. Sorry about that. And peg slots on the feet so they can actually stand properly. So you want to make sure Mikaela is properly... Sorry about that, my cat is running around like a maniac. Sorry about that. And you can see that she's just sitting there. You want to bring these pieces up so she can hold it. Like that. Okay. So that's one way she can ride on her ally. Right, so let's remove her out the way. Oops, she fell. Oh well. Another way is to lift this seat up. This time you can decide to either keep her legs straight or open them, but oops, sorry. Same like the other seat, the peg in the back, and there she goes. And like the other ones, she can also be held in the Transformer's hand through the pegs on the hand. So you can just have her straighten up and put her, one of her holes on the foot. There we go. Just like that, so it can look like she's holding him. See? Pretty cool. The main thing though is to have her man this deployable machine gun. You can see there's two pegs which are used to make her stand on. So it's kind of a pain to get her in there. I like to open it up as much as I can, right? And push her feet in it manually, like that. And now the same thing with this side. It's kind of annoying. Okay, nope, not in there all the way. Doesn't need to be in there all the way. You guys can get the point. Okay, and now you want to pull the thing back up again, now that we actually have her in there, and put her little hands on those handles right there. So you really can't see her from this view, but you can see that she's back there manning that machine gun. Bring the doors back down. And that's about all Mikaela and Skids can do together. She can also ride on Arcee, which I'll show you in a few. But let's take Mikaela out, and let's go for some quick robot comparisons. So you have him here with his other Human Alliance fellow members. Bumblebee obviously still being the tallest, and there's Sideswipe. Like I mentioned, he is really small, not that much bigger than the Deluxe, but he actually is pretty cool. I like his transformation and his detail. So you see all three of them there. Can't wait to get Mudflap so we can have some direct comparisons with him. Here you can see. Okay, let's move on. Make sure he doesn't fall, please. Bring in Deluxe Skids. Okay. So you can see, like I mentioned, the size difference isn't that great compared to the other Human Alliance toys, since their size is greatly enhanced next to the Human Alliance Deluxe versions. There you can see right there, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Posability. No double jointed elbows. Can go 360. Waist movement is 360 also, but it renders it impossible because of this here. The legs have double joints. You can see one there and there. Basically, for the feet, this goes 360. The foot can turn 360 up and down. His head, of course, 360. That's about it. No swiveling at the wrist. So just basically that's about it. Let's get one last look of him before I transform him back. Detail, very cool. Okay, transformation back. I just like to start by getting the hands out the way. So I like to push out the missile, bring the hand in, push this cannon back, turn the seats 180 like I did before. Here, I forgot to mention, you see here, there's a peg here in this arm and a slot in the bottom of the seat to keep it in place. So you want to open those. I also like to get the feet out the way also, so let's just bring this. It'll just make it easier for me. And then bring these panels back that actually close through this peg and slot down here. Just like that. And same routine here. Okay. Main thing we want to do, guys, is pop out this piece, okay, and bring it up. You want to bring this piece out too. Okay, hope I don't break it. There we go. Before we even turn this back 180, let me adjust certain things, like bringing the steering wheel up. Okay. Also, you guys know that Mikaela can go in the driver's seat. I didn't show it, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal to show it, because, I mean, it's obvious. But, you know, just wanted to leave that for later, or for some other time, I guess. See these pegs? They go into those slots right there, right? But first, I would like to just bring the waist upward, like that, and bring the legs down for now. It's like that we can have something to like lead the way. You wanna, it's a little kind of like sometimes annoying to get this in properly, so you just gotta maneuver it in good. I think I got it. No. Okay, I think I got it now. There we go, like that. Okay. Now you gotta be very careful with this part, because these things do pop out, so you want to bring it down good, right? You gotta make sure the green is underneath, so you can push it in properly, or else you will have those black pieces flying everywhere, right? So now let's bring the foot in, the feet. So you want to just fold it as much as you can, bring it up, and just maneuver it inside like that. Okay, make sure that's in properly. Same thing with this leg, just fold it up as much as you can and maneuver it in like that. Okay, make sure everything is done properly in the back. You'll bring these pieces back in. Okay, like that. Okay, last thing we want to do is bringing the arms back down. It's pretty simple, really. Sometimes this gets in the way, so I just suggest you open it so it won't give you any trouble, and when you're done you can just seal it back. I forgot to mention these things fall in all the way down if you want to design that to keep it like that in robot mode. Okay, so just flatten this, bring it down like that, just like that. Okay, last thing we want to do is bring this peg into this slot like we did last time, right? And you want to bring the seats down a little bit, right? Open the doors. This peg right here goes into that slot right here, so that's what keeps this whole arm in place. So you want to bring it in, make sure you get it in just like that. And last things is to adjust the seats again and close the doors. Alright, oops, we left the missile out. You can just maneuver it back in like that. Okay, there's Skids. Last but not least, the quick transformation of Arcee. Bring her head in, push this wheel all the way up, bring this piece down, it clicks right there, bring this that goes into that peg like that, and close that, and then you want to bring this arm in. There's a slot, a peg here that goes underneath into that slot. I hope you can see it. I can see it good in my view things, so view thing in my little screen here. There we go. And just put in like that. Last thing, like I mentioned I was gonna do, you can just put Mikaela in there, open her legs like that, and have her handle Arcee. Okay, that's about it. Oh, and if you see my bumblebee posability, I mean my spike posability, Mikaela is just the same. Okay, that's well, apparently she doesn't want to stay still. My final thoughts on Skids. I actually think he's really cool, really detailed, very accurate, very movie accurate. Probably my favorite over Bumblebee. Sideswipe is okay, but I don't think he's better than Skids because he's actually small and, you know, really cool, really accurate. I really like him. Out of the three, I would suggest you could get Skids if you want to choose one. Really cool. Anyways, that's about it for this review. I'm gonna do my G3 trailer soon, also along with my DIA Commander and Human Alliance Sideswipe. So that will hopefully all be done by the end of the weekend, so I'll have maybe 4 new videos for you guys. I know I haven't been online recently a lot, but I'm getting the time to do all this back, and expect a lot of reviews from me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is D Banks, and have a good night. Bye.